On there, be careful, it's hot. It is very hot. Mrs. Dash in each one, and a half a teaspoon. And now I don't have chopsticks, so I'm doing it the hood way. Men do what they want, and boys do what they can. So we got all our tops, and this is the tuna I caught. I got some for sushi too. All right, man, so this is what we're doing. We got the little preserver, and what this thing does, it keeps the fish and oil from getting on the rim. Cause I'm a rookie to the canning. It's my first time canning. And what I see, after all the fish is packed into each jar, you have to wipe each one with vinegar. And then, you know, a big thing with the canning and keeping it in a pressure cooker is the sealing. The oil on the rim, it prevents it from sealing. So you'll see when it comes out. But man, this tuna looks awesome. And it's my first, I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, man. Very long time. I just tasted fresh tuna, and man, I was in love with the fresh tuna, so I was like, man, I want to can my own tuna. But yeah, there's some Blue Fin Tuna that I caught in San Pedro. Off the Freedom. Shout out to the Freedom. Yeah.
First one ever?
Yeah, I ain't eating that hard. That motherfucker too big. Yeah, that's my first Blue Fin.
Why not?
Man, that was one of the best charter boats I ever been on. Some of the best food I ever tasted. I mean that, like best food. I ain't just talking about on a boat. That was some of the best food I ever tasted in my life. The cook there is super on that. Man, you know what? These things fight very hard, and you can see how their meat is red. That's all muscle. Man, the fight, like they are very strong and a fast fish, man. And the one I caught was like about 25 pounds, 30 pounds. Fucking asshole. I'm just imagining a fight on 100 or 200 pounder, man. I know it's something serious, and that's what I'm going for next time I go out. I want to catch one of them big boys, man. But I enjoyed myself. Had a good time, man. It was a perfect trip. Now this tuna, when I eat this, I remember everything about the trip. But y'all watch my show. Y'all watch this show. This is gonna be a good one. It's different reports, but a year to 5 years, from what I hear. And this is real big. And you know, canning is big with just old school people, period. But canning is big for, I don't know why, in the Pacific Northwest. Oregon, Washington State, you know, Colorado, all that, they can a lot of salmon up there. For whatever reason, man, it's really big up there. So one of my buddies up there, he kind of taught it, or showed it to me where I first tasted it. And so this is my attempt at it right here. I predict it's gonna be awesome. But yeah, you know, men do what they want and boys do what they can. That's what I heard. So I guess I want to can my own tuna. Next step, what we finna do, I'm gonna mix these two Mrs. Dashes, cause I like Mrs. Dash. These two different ones, I'm gonna put a teaspoon of Mrs. Dash in each one and a half a teaspoon of salt, cause I have high blood pressure and this don't have salt in it. But it gives the food all type of flavor. But it's not salty at all, so that's why a lot of people put a teaspoon of salt in there. This is for my diabetics and high blood pressure people. Like, no sir. I just mix it up a little bit like this. And then for my salt, I use this. I'm gonna use a half a teaspoon. I use a measuring stick. I'm gonna use a half a teaspoon of garlic salt in each one, then a half a teaspoon of Mrs. Dash. That's 1 teaspoon. So we'll do our Mrs. Dash first. Mix it up a little bit. The two different ones. Boom. what we'll do now is what this is I'm gonna go a half a teaspoon, a half a tablespoon now of garlic salt. I'm gonna go easy on that because I don't like that too much salt in there. Bam. 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 So that's that. And we'll come back with the next stage in a minute. Holla at you. This is what I saw I get and this apple cider vinegar. So you want to get all the oil you can from around the rims, man. That's crucial. So I just tear off a few of them and don't do too much. This help with the seal. That's vinegar, that's apple cider. You can use regular vinegar. This just to get any excess oil that might be on there that might hurt the seal of the cannon, man. Yeah, so I do this and you'll see. And like I say, this is my first time, but I've been studying and I got friends that do this. So like, boom, I change the cloth out after I do a few of them. And I just have these tore up paper towels. And you know, I just dip it in the vinegar. And you just give it one good wipe. Make sure you get all the excess oil so it'll seal right. That's all you're doing that for. And I got my little seasoned mixture in there. Man, this one light. We're going to eat that one first.
So if you put in 110, you will only be canning for 70 minutes, which is not up to safety standards. So be mindful of this. So
Put the tops on, man. Just hand tight, because they go kind of seal. So you don't just over tighten them, just hand tighten them. Tight, don't over tighten. I filled it up about 2.5 inches. And we'll get to the next step. After that, let's see how many cans we can fit. That's the 16 quart Presto. This 16 quart Presto pressure cooker. These are half a pint, 8-ounce jars. So we probably have to do two. We probably have to do 2 settings. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think all these are gonna fit. All these ain't gonna fit, but we got plenty of time. Damn. Let's see. Line it up. Line that thing up. I just drop that in there oil. All right, we'll go to the next step in a minute. Damn. So look, it's steaming for 30 seconds straight. I'm gonna put the weight on there and be careful, it's hot. It is very hot. Do it like that. And now we gotta set the timer 110 minutes. It's gotta cook 110 minutes, that's the timer. It's been in there 110 minutes. When it cools off, I'll show y'all again. It's cooled off to where it's safe to take it off. You gotta make sure too, man, these things are dangerous. You do not wanna pull off this thing early and the steam is very, very, very hot. So I don't have my regular little tongs and I'm gonna just stack some up to make room for the other tongs, because the kit come with these other tongs. This is the proper one, and this is what it looks like. The tuna is cooked in there. So look how much oil it made. That's straight oil too.
That's a good oil though.
And then, but it's gonna be different on different cuts of the meat too though, because some of the cuts are not gonna have that. This is a before. And that's kind of how I look afterwards. And this one, See that one? That one is one we're gonna have to eat. Seal ain't on that. The seal is brown. So we'll eat that. Okay. I already got my tuna can, man. You can see, man, it's awesome. I gotta eat this sushi. I don't have any chopsticks. I'm not a very good chopstick user. So we finna put something together and I'ma season my fresh Blue Fin Tuna with wasabi. You gotta watch yourself with wasabi. That motherfucker will make you have a motherfucking, like a horse hiccup. That bitch is hot. So if you don't like hot shit, you put a little bit. But the ginger with the soy sauce, bam. I'ma dip it, do it like that. A little bit of ginger. I like ginger. Look, man, like I say, watch yourself. If you haven't messed with wasabi, shit, that motherfucker make your asshole have a tsunami, nigga. For real, like, watch yourself with that wasabi. You know, by me being raised and being from the South, I can handle some hot shit, but I don't like hot shit where I can't taste my food, man. That's like, I don't like that, you know. My daddy, he like that. So boom, this is what we gonna do. Now, I don't have chopsticks, so I'm doing it the hood way. Okay. I told you that wasabi, that bitch come back through with a that wasabi make like real, nigga. What? Look at my eyes, nigga. I'm just telling you, I'm a soldier. But that wasabi, nigga, it's like somebody hit you with a gun butt. Like for real, like somebody pistol whip you a little bit across your face, nigga, like, oh shit. So limit your wasabi.